Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play a Spaceblock. In the interest of making this a bit more compact, I think what I want to do is move that up to the side there. And take this belt and move it that way. All right, and then... let's see, if we take out that power pole, and that power pole, and that power pole, and place them up top, that still makes it look somewhat consistent, and then we can split these onto both sides of the belt with a filter, not filter, just an output to the right. And that'll get those machines on the inside of the belt, primarily, and these guys on the outside. I like that. This is now just a big mess that doesn't need to be there. Let's take this out and kind of rethink it. That's the line coming up. So we could just do this right here. And fit that off the side there. All right, and then that could be our coal line coming in, or that could be our coal line. Doesn't matter. Could be either one. All right, so that should take care of our smelting. We still have a little bit of a hole right there, but what you gonna do? And all we have to do now is get our raw resources in. So we've got all of the ones that we should need here, hopefully, if the math is correct. We do need... did we account for the coal? We did. We need 70 machines making coal. Ish, 68. All right. Well, that's quite a many of them, and we should have those. Yeah, we do. And we've got yeah. All right. So I moved everything down a couple of tiles. So this should fit in here now. The robots, we'll get all that taken care of. And I did get a little bit of flailing action in while no one was watching. It was a good relief. So yeah, we need to set this up now. And actually, I think this is going to work out a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit square. So that will feed into there. And then each one of you will feed out into there. That looks good to me. And then I think we can just leach coal off of this line right here. I don't think anybody would mind. So we'll do that. Are you guys covered by power? Of course not. A little bit of power there. You guys are missing power. Yeah, okay, that'll work. And you guys should only grab the coal. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, how we doing on landfill? Not great. We still got a little bit of fixing to do right there, and I'm actually missing 3 pieces of red belt in order to make this work. So let's run back to the mall here real quick and just see how things are. Not too bad. Everything running well here. You're grabbing belt from up there. That's okay. Let's grab some of these gears and let's just get like 10 red belt to finish that off. And what was I coming up here for? I completely have forgotten already. Landfill. That was the thing. Let's grab some of that. How are we doing on water fill? 26. That should be good. Anything else we're missing? We do have assembly machines. We do have... might want to grab some more furnaces. No, we don't need furnaces. We're already done with that. What am I thinking? Can we make an offshore pump? We can. I think that should put us in good shape. Actually, I'm going to come up here and grab some power poles while I'm thinking about it. since we're here, all right. I think this is probably the first time this factory where I've had a really good backup of blue. Blue always seems to be the one that's lagging behind. I don't know if that's a difference in the 45 versus 60 calculations. I mean, you're always going to have something that's ahead and behind. Perhaps I'm thinking too much into it. All right, let's see. Let's go and replace this red belt. All right. Red belt. And yellow belt. Let's see. We are going to be producing a full red belt out of here, but we don't need the full red belt. We technically need the full yellow belt. So we don't really need to balance anything so much as we just need to pull that up. Those combine into there and then put an output priority on that side so that that belt is full. And then the remainder comes on the red belt. And we should be fine. Sure it will be. No problem here at all. All right, so 124 and 83. 1.6 and 2.4 belts coming out. I think if we do groups of 42, this should work out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that 12? Are we going to be able to fit 42? That's another question I have. We would need 21 coming up all day. And I don't know if we're going to be able to fit that. We are not. All right, so let's look at this from another direction. If you are doing your thing, spitting out, spitting in, spitting out, spitting in, out, in. Did we use fast inserters for that? We did. Interesting. That's going to be a lot of fast inserters. All right, we can use the regular ones on the in here, though, I bet. All right, so we need one group of those, two groups of those, and I think they can share the coal belt. And then we need 3 more. So that's not going to work either. But we're at this spot right here. We're at a fairly favorable spot here. So let's just go with this idea, and then we can landfill off to the west. Let's see, that's our coal line coming in. So we can just maintain that and feed you guys coming that way. And take that up there. This will run going that way. That's an output line. All right, so... How many is that? I lost track. 14. We would need that many more, right? Close. Was that it? Too many. One over. All right, so that's our setup right there. For a line, not quite a line of X, but a nice round version of that. All right, so let's see. Let's blueprint that. Grab the tiles. So we need 1 for iron, 2 for iron, 1 for copper, 2 for copper, and then we're going to need another one for copper. This can at least get us started, though. Okay, 1 for iron, 2 for iron, 1 for copper, 2 for copper, and then 3 for copper. One more? Yeah. All right, so let's see. These are our 2 iron lines. So you are going to come in and be the first one. You will be the second one. And then we just need to split those like that, because I don't think we need more than 2 belts of iron ore coming in. Let me just double check that. Yes. We do need science. Just going to go ahead and research things, I guess. We've kind of got through all the useful things. All right, then a belt of copper. Another belt of copper. And the final belt of copper, we're going to need to get a 3x3 somewhere in here. And I don't know that I have a blueprint for the yellow version of any balancers. And do we need a 3-3? I suspect actually we do not. No, I mean, I think that would work. I think that would work. It would keep it honest, at least. Boy, that's big. From red to yellow to yellow to yellow. There we go. All right, and boy, where can we fit that in at? Iron, iron. Oh, I see what I did. So anywhere from here up. Okay, you go into there. You go into there. That gets those 3 lines balanced. Iron, iron. Coal can continue up this line. And, oops, I got it a little bit too close here. That should be a quick fix. I was so excited that my one more tile landfill thing was actually correct that I didn't even look to see that it actually wasn't correct. All right, so our coal line is coming straight through this way. That'll need to go off on the side there. Under. That way. It just looks like so much coal. Okay, and then that will split off and go that way. It's like, how are we ever going to produce enough coal? Trust in the numbers. Numbers are right. Maybe. I get a little bit leery with some of these mods and the custom mods going into these calculators. If how accurate they are, I'm sure it'll be just fine. Hire a little bit of help here. This is not hooked up to power. Okay, it is now. All right, we need to get... hopefully the robots will get all of that placed. Except for these guys, which they cannot place. We'll just throw them in there. And then we just got to worry about the coal machines. It's that right there. And boy, if we just did it off of that, that seems like it would be optimal. How many of those did it say we needed? 68. All right, well that's 10. 20, 30. Can't quite reach. See, how many machines is that? That's 100. We don't need 100. This will work just fine. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 68. There. Okay, now I feel like it's off. Just want to make sure it's right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and this one should be one off. And it is. All right, we don't have any power or anything for this either. Let's get that started, as well as get the recipe set. There's coal. And coal. Do we have all the inserters we need? No, we don't. Power poles are also questionable. And boy, a lot of our inserters are probably being utilized to make fast inserters right now. Grab those. Let's grab some more medium power poles. How we doing on belt? Probably use a little bit more. And I mean, we've still got a good supply of fast inserters. I'm just going to go ahead and snatch those and put them in the storage chest down here so the robots may not have to travel that far. It's quite a hike for them with their slow robot speed. And not a lot of charging opportunities either. Let's use the next one. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just pull this up. I don't think you have anybody deconstructing anything. There you go. All right, that should be good. And one power pole gets everything, right? The auto place, you know, like as you're running, it'll auto place the power poles. It might work. I've gotten to where I don't trust that though. It never seems to work out perfect all the time. Now you need to alternate the inside and the outside. You on the inside, you on the outside, you on the inside. Nope, right there. Blueprint has to have an icon, huh? I did not know that. There, and there, and then finally there. And let's see, let's throw our power poles in here so that the robots can take care of that. Not all of them, some of them. That should hook up the rest of the grid. We don't have any recipes or anything to set in there. We just need stuff to get things seated and get them started. And then we can see what other mistakes I made, because I'm sure there's been a couple of them. I've done a bit of batch recording here. At least that's the plan. I'm wanting to do more. Let's just take all of that. We're definitely going to need some coal to get things started. Oh, we might run into a power problem. Didn't even think about that. How are we doing down here? 30. That's good. That's good. That's progress right there. How you doing there? 4. All right. We almost can get Coverex set up. Probably start working on reactor stuff in between episodes so we can get a jump on that and get our power situation solved for good. Get some raw materials here. We don't need stone or anything like that. I think we have everything we need. Oil, that. All right. Let's see. Can we turn off the robot machines? Yes. I'd like to turn off red and green. Let's turn off purple. And where does that put us? All right, I'd kind of like to turn off blue, too. Let's just kind of set this up so we only have one power pole that feeds all of this, so we can have one power pole that we can take out in order to turn off. Let's just unhook it. All right, so now all our power production should be dedicated to this area. Oil's not going to be able to start until we get coal going, so coal is definitely top priority right now. A little bit of a walk down here. All right. Well, that gets that started off. Let's see. Copper. For what it's worth. And then iron. That did not distribute very well, did it? Because you need at least 5 to start, and I think we got less than 5 down here. 5 and 5. That'll get that down there started. Oh boy, we didn't do very well there, did we? Oh well. All right, so that's going. Boy, it's just going to take a little while for coal to get up and running. But once it does, this should all start. Let's see, we don't need this here anymore. That can go away. These are iron lines coming up. They're going in. Coal's going up that way. Those are all going across. We do need one more assembly machine right here. No reason for it to be that far away. That is unloading oil just to get this primed. All right, but that won't be able to process anything until coal gets started. That. And I don't have any more of those combinators or anything like that set up. I do not. All right, well, I'm going to run back to base and grab some more raw iron and copper just to kind of jumpstart some of that a little bit. Maybe even grab a little bit more coal. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where, yeah, hopefully we'll have some yellow science. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.